where you can just go as fast as you want to, and the bike's working so good, and that's what keeps you coming back. There's sometimes where you can do everything right and train all you want to, and get on the bike, and you're still not where you want to be. So it definitely has those weird kind of stages to it. As far as the wing goes, the 450 class, a lot has to go right.
Is this thing working? Oh, it is working. Okay. What's up now? I didn't know this thing was working. It's not showing up. This destination is not showing up on my computer. So it's working now. Okay. So let me put this live together and I'll be right back. I don't know why people play with me. I don't get it. I don't get why my sister went in this nigga chat, but okay. I tell people all the time, do not play with me. I keep too many files. I keep too many situations because I knew how these white folks was going to try to play. I said it in the beginning. They're going to use women. They're going to use children. And they're going to try to use family members. But I'm tired of playing with family members that's hurt about me not paying for their life. So I should have really went in and demolished Kevin, but I didn't because, my mom wouldn't want that. I helped so many motherfucking people, and those same very people turn around. This is why I don't just help people no more. This is exactly why I make you earn it. If you're not willing to fight for yourself, I would not fight for you. And I used to apply that to just fighting and violence. If I never seen a man swing for themselves, I would not stand in front of no man and swing for them. So I would usually only apply it to that. But now I learned to apply that to life. The very same people that you help the most be the main ones. I don't give a fuck if they're a rapper, a basketball player, or whoever they are. The people that talk against these people are the ones you help the most. So I'm finna roll this swagger down. I'm finna plug this computer up. And then I'm finna go on this goddamn balcony. Now, I don't want none of my family members crying and complaining, because this is going to be a lesson to the next one of you motherfuckers that I didn't help to come up here for some strangers and try to show your motherfucking ass. You'll know better than to do that the next time. See, we all can show our motherfucking ass, but see, the difference is when I show my ass, it's just going to be showing your ass. Yeah, I'm going to say that again. When I show my ass, I'm just going to be showing your ass, because people like to lie. And one thing I don't do is lie. One thing motherfuckers better not do with me is lie. If a nigga is in position to be able to buy their sister a home, what should that tell you? See, motherfuckers are not smart enough to ask the right questions. Why did he have to buy his sister a home? Somebody who was married already. Somebody with 2 kids. Why did he have to buy her a home? Why did he have to buy her a truck? She's the oldest. Why don't she have those things already? See, nobody ever asks those questions. Now, I don't come up here and talk about my sister. I don't come up here and lie like I did somebody wrong. No, I didn't do nobody wrong. If anything, motherfuckers should be still thanking me to this day. But since motherfuckers act like they forgot, I'm going to remind you. I'm going to remind you this time. And the next motherfucker that come up here playing, the next person, see, I was waiting on my baby mama to play with me because I got court transcripts. The next motherfucker that come up here playing is going to be a worse demonstration than what's going to happen this afternoon. Well, not this afternoon, in a minute. And see, I was reluctant to show these pictures. I wasn't even going to show them because I realized at looking at them, I'm like, yo, this show an ugly truth. I'm not even going to show these pictures. Because remember when I told y'all I was going to do a start to finish of the evolution of that house, of what it used to look like to what I made it look like. I was going to do an evolution of that home. And then when I started looking at all the photos, I said, oh, hell no. I said, oh, hell no. I'm not going to show this shit. This will be embarrassing to my sister. So I'm not going to show this shit. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not going to show this. But now I find out that my sister has been talking to a junkie. And I can understand why they bond so much. It's a little bit of trauma bond in there. But the gloves will be off today. I'm not sparing nobody. Since everybody got the time in their life to sit and try to talk against a motherfucker that they didn't have to do a motherfucking thing for them. Didn't have to do one motherfucking thing for them. I'm talking about give your kids a place to stay. All the shit I've done, and you got the nerve to act like, pretend like somebody did you wrong, to even entertain the notion that I did you wrong, to even entertain that note, to let somebody utter those words and you don't stop them in their tracks and say, fuck no, this nigga ain't do me wrong. I was disrespectful. I was ungrateful. I got too used to being taken care of, kind of like the government do people. I got used to being bird fed like a baby, and I'm the oldest. I got used to this shit. So I put my life, my children's life, in the responsibility of another person. So you thought that I was going to sit back and let you allow somebody, like when 𝐕𝐷𝐸 said this bullshit, I didn't even pay attention. I didn't even pay attention. When 𝐕𝐷𝐸 came up here doing all that lying, I didn't pay attention because I knew why he was lying. See, the one thing about me, I've helped everybody. And what the problem is, when you stop that help, they're not man enough and they're not woman enough to say, you know what? You did help me. You did give me an opportunity. And so I'm not going to talk against you, and I'm not going to harbor no anger or no malice against you because you didn't have to help me. But I told y'all, the first motherfucker to tell the story is a goddamn lie. That's why I always sit back and I wait. I wait for somebody to jump out the motherfucking window, and then goddamn it, I jump with you. And then usually I have a parachute behind me. Now, you niggas done got my sister up in this quicksand. You done got my sister up in this quicksand. Well, she got herself in this quicksand because she should know better than to play with me. I'm not the violent brother that's going to do anything to her or nothing like that. I'm the nigga that you don't play with. I'm the nigga that document and then execute. I know some people must think I'm just talking, but I ain't just talking. I document and then I execute. In the streets, on a computer, whatever. You do not play with somebody like me. I don't know why people do this dumbass shit. I don't know why people like to get out in front and lie. And sis, I don't give a fuck what you gonna say that you didn't say. You said enough. You don't talk to no nigga that's been putting your mother up on a goddamn computer. You don't listen to a nigga that got my daughter head on a stripper body bent over, and then he play an audio of me saying in response about his daughter. I don't talk about people's kids, motherfucker. When you talk about my kids, then I'll talk about your kid. And his kid was grown. He putting a 7-year-old, at the time, a 10-year-old kid on a stripper body bent over, playing videos of her dancing on Musically. And this is the motherfucker you talking to on the phone? A nigga that's watching my daughter dance on a fucking app? This is who you talk to on the phone? You had the unmitigated gall to talk to this son bitch on the phone, and I bought you a $300,000 home? Never mind all the time you pawned the motherfucking car for whatever the fuck you pawned it for, drugs, alcohol, I don't know. How many times I had to get the truck that I paid for out of title pawn? You talking to this fucking junkie? And no wonder y'all can bond together for 37 minutes on the phone. You had the motherfucking nerve to talk to this goddamn junkie? You got the nerve to talk to this motherfucking junkie when you fuck a marriage up with your goddamn husband and you got nowhere to go, no work experience, and you got to move to a new state. And who stepped in to get you a car, a house, and put you on your feet because your husband was about to take your motherfucking head off? Me, that's who. How many tax did you pay on that house? Not a goddamn dollar. And when y'all move out and go to the white man apartments or house, somehow y'all got money to pay. But you won't even pay the fucking tax on a house that you're living in rent free. I'm willing to bet right now somebody's paying rent upwards of $1,000 to $1,500 a month. Now, the tax on that home in Virginia wasn't nothing but a fucking $1,000 for the whole goddamn year. And you telling me that somebody can't stay free of charge and 3 grown adults come up with $1,000 in 12 fucking months? 12 months? 12 months, $1,000. Oh no, this is it, Biggie. I keep trying to tell people. I don't lie to people. I warn you about me. I don't give a fuck if it's family. I don't give a fuck who it is. As soon as you violate, as soon as you misrepresent me with a lie, then I'm going to come back and tell the truth. I'm not going to be the bigger person. I can't stand liars. I can't stand people that when people, this is why people don't help people no more. This is why celebrities stay away from y'all, because you want to lie so goddamn much. This is why Brandon Jennings quit basketball, because people lie so goddamn much. And this is like therapy for me. When a motherfucker lie on me and I'm able to expose the ugly truth, it's like therapy for me. This is why I don't get on shows and this is why I would never quit basketball because somebody talking about me, because I just talk back about they motherfucking ass. I just talk back right back about them. I got, you know how many years I sat back and listened to people say lies about me? You know how many times I sit back and listen and y'all think money is the cure all for every goddamn thing? You know how many times I had to sit back and listen to somebody that I know that I spent thousands of my dollars helping, and I got to sit back and listen to them lie on me and be the bigger person because I'm a celebrity and it's going to hurt their feelings. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I warned you. Do not lie on me. I warned you not to motherfucking lie on me. I'm not sparing nobody no more. Not an alcoholic, drug addict sister. Not none of that. I'm not sparing nobody no more. You motherfuckers come up here and lie on my name. You can't appreciate the shit that I've done. You can't appreciate me helping buying your kids pencils and book bags when you had nothing. You had no food in your house. See, I don't blame my nieces because they were children in this situation. They don't know no better. All they do is love mama. They don't know no better. Know how many motherfucking times I had to deal with bullshit in the middle of a basketball game? I'm on the phone with a fucking Virginia State Patrol officer. My sister decides to put her kids and a dog in the car and drive drunk 12 hours to the state of Georgia, or 9 hours to Brunswick, Georgia. Get caught halfway there. This is her 3rd DUI arrest. The same kid that's up here talking to TJ, those kids didn't know that your mother can go to prison. The reason why they put this thing on the fucking car for her to blow her breath in it and not you is so that she don't kill somebody on a goddamn highway. See, you're not supposed to, as an adult, coerce your children to blow into a fucking drunk meter so that you can crank up your goddamn car and be irresponsible and drive. I won't spare nobody no more. I don't need no motherfucking friends. I don't need no family. I've been doing this shit by myself this whole motherfucking time. And motherfuckers take and take and take and then goddamn lie. Now, I don't care about the taking part, because if I give it to you and I allow you to abuse it, that's on me. But the one thing you better not do, and you better not never do, and this is a warning to baby mama, this is a warning to any motherfucker. When you come for me, I'm going to come for you. But when I come for you, it's going to be the truth about your sorry ass life. Don't play with me. I done warned too many motherfuckers, and now it's time for me to stop the warnings. It's time for me to stop the warnings because people don't want to take accountability for their motherfucking life. I take accountability for everything I've ever done. I've taken accountability for other people's stupid shit just because I got money and just because I can handle it. But don't worry. Give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to go ahead and start me a new live and go outside. And I don't want to hear no aunties. I don't want to hear nobody call my phone no motherfucking more. I will not keep your secrets. Anybody come up here lying about what I did and didn't do, I'm going to show the receipts of my mama taking care of you and who the hell you think was taking care of her. Anybody come up here, and I'm going to tell you, it's a through line to all these motherfuckers that talk about me. The through line is they all crying about something I didn't give them or I stopped giving them. And that's not my responsibility to give you shit. You're not going to make me seem like a bad person because you are a piece of shit and you don't know how to take care of yourself. You're not going to do that to my name. I don't play basketball no more. I don't give a fuck about no reputation. So the only thing I care about is my balls and my word. And ain't nary motherfucker, no sister, no brother, no cousin, and not nobody going to continue to lie on me. So give me about 5 minutes and we going to see. Sis, you done stepped in that quicksand. You shouldn't have never disrespected me like that. And now I won't spare nobody else. Kev, if you get on this line talking again about anything, I won't spare you. I won't spare nobody around you. You niggas get online and you play too much. You clout chase too much. And you try to take away from people with your lies. I will not allow you to lie on me no more. All this weird ass shit. You want to see yourself win. You don't want to see nobody else win. How the fuck can they win when they don't even want to fucking work? How the fuck can you win when a nigga paying your house, your mortgage, your car, and you're doing nothing? If I pay your house, your mortgage, your car, your light, your truck, and then you did anything, then you'd be in a better position right now. But when you sit back like a bird and get fed by the little brother, the damn near the baby, and you sit back and you do nothing, them wasn't my motherfucking kids, them my nieces. And I done more for my nieces than their own fucking mother, than their own father. Than their own father. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed with all the fucking lies. I'm disappointed with all the motherfucking lies. So now that everybody want to lie, now that everybody want to pretend like, oh, I'm just defending. You ain't defending the motherfucking thing. You ain't defending the motherfucking thing. So now since everybody want to show out and show their ass, time for me to show my big black ass. Let me create this live. I'll be back. Since this is what everybody wanted, to go find somebody in somebody's family, as if everybody don't have somebody in their family that's dealing with problems, and that'll lie on a motherfucker that usually is the main source of income, main source of help. Let this be a motherfucking lesson. Any one of you motherfuckers cross that line again, because we all know you motherfuckers ain't gonna come playing with me on no physical note. You know you're not gonna come playing with me like that, because you know I'm a little bit slow. So you're not gonna come playing with me like that. So everybody want to get online and come lying and playing. Lying and playing. You know how many phone calls I got from 𝐬𝐳𝐬? You know how many times? The town of 𝐬𝐳𝐬 and Smithfield, they don't play the type of shit that was going on in that neighborhood. They don't play you running down houses and making them look like trap houses. That's a beautiful neighborhood. They don't play that shit. You know how many meetings I had to deal with telling them people, please, she dealing with something. This me now, the little brother. She dealing with something. She got kids. Don't do her like that. I don't know where else to put her. Don't do that. Let me talk to her. Let me work with her. Let me get her in treatment. Let me try something. Don't do that. These people want to throw her out on her fucking head. Because the home, you know how many fines I took from the homeowners association from the appearance of that house? And I'm telling them, look, I'll just pay it. Don't worry about it. I'll just pay it. That's my sister. I'll just pay it. But you got the nerve to come up here and allow somebody to say that I did you wrong? Fuck all this. That's still my brother. That ain't what you should be saying. Hell no. This nigga bought #2 pencils and 3-ring binders for my daughter when I couldn't. Hell no, I'm not talking about this boy, this young man. Hell no, this man brought me clothes when I had nothing to give my daughters. He brought panties for them, socks, barrettes. Same thing he brought his daughter. He spent an extra $4,000 to get it for my kids too. I'm not talking about this man. Maybe I was on drugs and maybe I don't understand that he don't have enough money to take care of my whole fucking life and his own children. So I understand now. So I'm not going to talk about this man. But for some fucking clout, you motherfuckers will play with somebody that took care of you in real life though. In real life though. When motherfucker had no job for 13, 14 years. And when they did have a job, the money was going to the dope man. But this is the motherfucking thanks I get. So I tell all you athletes, I don't mind something. I keep trying to tell people, there's not one thing you're going to embarrass me about. I live my life too free to be embarrassed. I live my life too true to be embarrassed. And anything I did, I know I ain't perfect, so I accept it with open arms. But to ever try to mess with my name like this, no. We're not doing that. We won't be doing that. I won't be accepting no cop-outs. I won't be accepting no cop-outs. They do all these niggas like this. And you celebrity niggas, you niggas better get just as bad as me, boy. You better get them hands working just as good as me. And you better get you some nice guns just as good as me. Because it'll be your own family that try to take you down or take you out. You better get just as good as these hands as me. And you better get just as good as these firearms as me. Because it'll be family. It'll be people right next to you that's mad about something you didn't do for them. They'll be jealous because you made it. They'll be wanting to know why not me. I'm real. I'm the gangster. I'm the goddamn sister. I'm the this. I'm the that. But they ain't do the fucking work. While motherfuckers was playing pussyfooting around, I was working. I seen them tears of my mama, and I ain't say I was gonna sell no drugs. I ain't say I was gonna do nothing but go get. Well, actually, I did say I was gonna sell drugs. I said I was next up. But once them niggas got them numbers, I thank God for the lessons my brother showed me. This ain't it. Going to jail, becoming a slave, this ain't it. I'm a bad nigga playing good. And that's what you don't understand. I've seen too much bad shit. I'm a bad nigga playing good. Every day I pray to stay good because I will really fuck a motherfucker up. Especially a lying motherfucker. Especially a lying motherfucker. I can't stand liars. I done heard some of the beautiful beggars in the world, the most beautiful beggars in the world. I've heard them. Some of the most beautiful beggars in the world, I've heard them. I've heard all the sob stories. That's why I don't play. I don't want no bitch around me that want me to pay for them. I don't believe in that. I don't want no family members. I don't want no. Most of y'all niggas that think that these people be popping, these celebrities, they paying for friends, they paying for pussy, they paying for everything. You said, bro, what happened? What done happened is a lot of these lies about to stop. And we finna make sure the next motherfucker that feel like coming on the internet and being in a junkie chat and letting a junkie trick you into talking to him on the phone, well, it ain't that hard to trick her. But to let a junkie get you on the goddamn phone and let them like they one up on me. I told you, these bitch ass niggas only can run to women. You can't one up me, nigga. One up me with fucking with me, nigga. Don't one up me trying to fuck with no women. Don't one up me by trying to fuck with no women, nigga. The shit that I've done for my sister, no man ever did it for her. The shit that I've done for my sister, she ain't never do it to herself, for herself. I don't give a fuck. She did talk to that nigga on the phone. She shouldn't have been in this chat. She shouldn't have been in nothing. I shouldn't have to look at no chat to talk about, he's still my brother. To let some shit out talking about he did me wrong and that's still my brother. I'm still your brother? Really? You know how much money I would save if you wasn't my motherfucking sister? Fuck all that. No. You know how much I would have saved if you wasn't my motherfucking sister? That's what people be killing me with. Oh, that's my brother. That's my cousin. Do you know how much goddamn money I would have saved to not know these motherfuckers? You got the nerve. I'm going to let you hit the link, TJ. Because these pictures, the reason why I didn't let these pictures out, because they so downright fucking disgusting, I didn't want to let them out. You don't go on no nigga chat. You don't do none of that. And even my niece, she come up here talking about, oh no, that's still my uncle. That's still her sister. What? That's all you got to say? Are you fucking kidding me? That's all you got to say. That's still my uncle. I heard Kevin say he kicked us out the house because we wasn't paying no rent. When the hell did I ask you for some rent? I said just pay the taxes on the motherfucking house. Yo.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I heard, but I heard enough.
No, I talked to them last night. She knows she was dead ass wrong for being in the chat, but the reason why she said that that I know that's my brother is because the nigga went to speaking on Sabu, saying that
ain't got nothing to do with her. When has she ever was able to protect any of her brothers? That don't got nothing to do with her.
Yeah, I told her she should have never been in that motherfucking chat. Even her daughter told her she should have never been in that goddamn chat. Talking about she was tired of seeing all of the book. I say, I don't give a damn if you see, don't you type tech, don't do none of that shit. Stay up out that motherfucking chat.
Now, what's this bullshit about? And I don't know who that was you were talking to, Courtney or Monica.
That was a.
But I heard her say, 𝐤𝐫𝐲 said that Kwame took the house from her, but that's okay. That's still my uncle. That's still my uncle.
No, see, what the shit that his lame man, that's why I called him lame. The shit that he do is he try to ask questions. And without her even knowing that he only doing this shit for YouTube. That's why I was like, that's not my motherfucking cousin.
Who tried to ask her?
That dumbass nigga Kevin. He want to ask questions and shit. He want to play like she called him. You know what the fuck he asking questions for.
Now,
this nigga he's a gossip girl.
Who was he asking questions to?
No, apparently they talked and he was asking questions like he did everybody else. Like he been trying to call behind the scenes and see what's up.
That's all he do. When you said they talk, you talking about Kev and Courtney? Who is he talking to?
Them two, Kev and Courtney.
So you telling me they not smart enough to say, what the fuck is you asking me questions about my uncle for? Call him.
Yeah, and like I told her, I said, that's not my motherfucking cousin. That bitch ass nigga.
See what it is not my cousin. We gonna put this bullshit to bed today. Because my thing is this. Motherfuckers harboring anger because that motherfuckers had to get out their house because they were lazy and they were sorry as fuck. And I got tired of paying. See, that's a nice ass neighborhood. That goddamn neighborhood. Do you know how many fines I paid just for the way that house looked?
Yeah, but she made clear that they didn't say nothing disrespectful towards you. It was
anytime. Let me tell you something. That you know how many people say stupid shit like that? When you talking to motherfuckers that's asking you questions, you got the right to remain silent.
Yeah, you damn sure do. You damn sure do. Yeah, like I told her, I said, man, that sucker nigga that said so much shit, and I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say, family or not. It's going down. He got to show me what the fuck he talking about.
Well, my thing is this.
He can play all he wants.
I don't like people around me that I gotta coerce to be a real person. I don't like people around me that I gotta coerce and talk to and trick to be a real person. I don't know why Kev would ever call them when I used to take care of Kevin's mama. So I don't even know why he would play with me like this here. But like I said,
Big
I'm
facts.
not gonna spare nobody no more. All this goddamn talking and playing and thinking you can embarrass a grown man, nigga. I'm grown. I don't play little kid ass games like this. All this little fuck shit, niggas scared of me in the real life. So all this little bullshit you're doing on the internet, trying to take away from a grown ass man with lies, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that's some lame ass shit, man. They already know that they got them and you paid for the house. Hell, you paid for my motherfucking house. Man, fuck that. We ain't gotta do all that shit on this bitch here. Fuck them goddamn people, man. It is what it is. All they try to do is get a response so they can have some motherfucking content.
Oh,
Man,
they about
fuck
to get a
them people.
response. They about to get a hellacious response. Because like I said, if you think you helping, you should have put a call in before you start talking to motherfuckers. Kev don't call them to put no money in their pocket. He don't call them to do anything to help them, but he called them to talk about Uncle Kwame and everybody talking. Fuck out of here, man. I'm not playing with nobody no more. I'm the nigga that, you know how much money I had to spend when she got her third DUI and she was habitually violated with kids in the car and contributed to delinquency of a minor, child endangerment, all this shit that them people charged her with, and I had to make that shit go away. How in the fuck can you be on the phone with a nigga when them people could have put your kids in foster care and all I get is he's still my uncle or he's still my brother? Them kids would have grew up without a mother if it wasn't for me. And all I get is that's still my uncle? Are you fucking kidding me? You got life fucked up. I ain't sparing nobody no more. You ain't gonna come on these airways and represent me like that when that little girl would have not seen her mama. Her mama would have did 3 years in prison. Why in the fuck would somebody play with me like that? All this hitting ass jealousy, all this hitting ass anger, when the truth of the matter is, I've done a fucking more than enough. I'm not helping nobody do a motherfucking thing that ain't willing to help themselves. Sino say they never remember what you do. They only remember what you don't do. Yeah, well, it's time for me to do some go back down memory lane and remind motherfuckers because they must have forgot.
You know, like these whole ass nigga doing so much behind the scenes shit. I'm talking about going all on Facebook. I gotta hear this shit from somebody else. Like, what the fuck the nigga can? You know, what the hell this nigga talking about? Sleep shit that these niggas doing. And like I put on that motherfucking post, I don't want to hear nobody crying. I don't want to hear nobody crying.
I don't give a fuck if they cry no more.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nobody fucking crying. Cause I'm dead ass about mine. Nigga know what time it is about me. So you can sit there and play these internet games all you want. We'll see each other around.
I'm talking about there was times that I'm in the middle of a fucking game. I got a game in 45 minutes. Nigga, I'm like, hey man, I gotta answer this call. This is my mom done called me 40 fucking times. I don't know what the fuck going on. My sister going to jail. My mama telling me, handle it right now. I can't. I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck can I handle this shit right now? Her ass gonna have to be in jail for a few hours. What the fuck going on? That's your sister. Help her, please. So I got to make a phone call. I get fined in the locker room. I got to make a phone call to call somebody to handle this shit and send them some cash to get this stupid motherfucker out of jail. And I'm supposed to be in the layup line. But I got to listen to a niece that was too young to know any better and a mama that wasn't honest enough to tell these kids the truth. See, when you got a bunch of lying ass motherfuckers around, that's the horrible. This is why I be by myself. Motherfucker lie too goddamn much. That's all they do is lie. And I sit there and I just be chilling because I know the truth. I just be chilling like, well, I'm a bad motherfucker. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Because I handle these problem situations very easily. But one thing I can't handle is a lying ass backstabbing motherfucker. I can't stand no lying ass backstabbing motherfucker. I can't. So this is going to be a little lesson to everybody else that think they want to get some clout. We're going to teach a hard lesson today. Well, this morning.
Yeah,
and let you run with it.
446.
Whatever. But again, anybody else, and you need to stop talking violence with these niggas. That's what they want. We don't talk violence. If it go down, it go down. But at the end of the day, they want to run you into a trap. Fuck talking
Already.
about these niggas. I don't even see these niggas in real life.
Man, I done spoke to this certain person that went to school with me, and she's an officer, so I ain't studying that shit.
I'm
She
just
see
saying,
all that shit now.
I'm saying, but you can't be speaking to no officer, telling the officer this is that after you keep saying, I'm gonna see this nigga, I'm gonna beat the nigga. Don't be talking like that. If it
That's
go
a free.
down, it go down. But all that
Yeah,
other
that's a free.
fuck all that shit. I'm
That's
I'm into building businesses out. Fuck all this lane. I'm gonna tell you why everybody going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They've been talking about me for years, talking down on my name, and I just been sitting back chilling and just letting it boil over. They've been talking shit. He ain't got nothing. He broke. He po. And as they can see, ain't nothing go back. Baby mama bills paid. My bills paid. Why everybody been shoe flowing and talking shit. And they see it. You cannot let this shit distract you. This ain't gonna be no distraction for me. This gonna be a simple lay the truth on the wood, and then I'm gonna move on doing what I've been doing. You can't let these niggas distract you to the point to where niggas start getting in trouble again and have these outlandish ass lawyer fees because that's what they want. Quit talking to these bitch ass niggas. Ain't none of them niggas finna run up on you. Fuck these niggas.
Man, I ain't been saying shit to these crab, but that nigga better cut that shit out. Nigga, you don't run shit over here.
No, listen, man. You ain't really seeing the long game. Them niggas taking everything you say and trying to turn a whole city against you. And they got the police and feds watching who they think will do some shooting behind you. They don't think it's you. They think it's gonna be somebody else do some shooting behind you. So you can't get other people in trouble with your mouth. Let them niggas talk. Let them niggas say whatever. Let them. They ain't gonna do shit. I'm tired of seeing on Facebook cousins and shit trying to rally up a whole town against one or two motherfuckers. You already know most of them ain't success anyway.
Yeah, it ain't just him. It's that other monkey face baboon bitch.
It don't matter who it is. That ain't the important piece of the matter. The important piece of the matter is by your mouth, just know you can get a lot of other people into some shit that ain't got nothing to do with them. And so let these niggas talk. They trying to run you into a trap. They trying to run. I know these niggas the police. They probably watching Scrooge, watching King, watching me, watching everybody. They been watching me. I ain't never worried about that. But at the end of the day, you can't be on this line every day talking about violent shit to somebody and think these niggas ain't hearing it, think these niggas ain't getting drunk and getting mound up with their jealousy. And you keep saying what a nigga ain't gonna do. I'll never say what a nigga ain't gonna do. Niggas will do anything when they hypnotized with hatred. You can't just bank on what a nigga ain't gonna do. You gotta be ready and willing to go all the motherfucking way if that's what you talking like. And if you ain't ready to go all the way every single day, it don't take no days off when you talking the way you talking. There ain't no such thing as at work and you ain't ready. Nigga, you can't be talking like that if you ain't ready to go there every single day, all day. And if you ready to go there every single day, all day, then keep talking like that. But if you ain't, I'm talking about you yourself. If you not ready to go there every single day, all day, then you need to stop talking like that.
I'm good. I ain't been speaking on them. I ain't been speaking on them
You
niggas.
have been speaking on them. That ain't about being good. I'm saying the things you saying is gonna bring niggas with pistols. And if you not ready to go there every single day, no days off, you can't rely on bruh. You can't rely on this, bruh, that, bruh. If you yourself is not ready to go there every single day, stop talking like that. What up, Cino?
What's good?
I'm about to goddamn open up a can of whip ass.
Man, do you know I just got through doing this video on One Crack News? I just did it. Talking about, man, I mentioned you, the whole situation. I'm like, man, this is crazy. I just did this video. Next thing you know, you just popped up live. I said, man, that's something.
Man, I gotta go check that video out because I just woke up. So I woke up about 2 hours ago. So I see a live with TJ and my niece up there, and I'm hearing her talk basically like, oh, I just gave away their house and they some victims, but that's still my motherfucking uncle and that's still a brother. And then I'm like, whoa, big guy. That's how you gonna represent me? What the fuck? And then I hear this junkie over there talking about, yeah, I got 36 minutes on the phone with Carla. This and that. I'm like, wait a minute. I know goddamn well this motherfucker ain't come up here, even in a chat. You shouldn't be in no chat. You shouldn't be nothing. The fuck is wrong with you?
And then with a junkie too. And I'm like, what was the point of doing that?
Damn, I ain't know that. Well, unless she did it behind her daughter back. She said she wasn't on the phone with that motherfucker.
Salute to you, Adrian. She was on the phone with that nigga. He said too much for her not to be on the phone with him.
It's always the people that got nothing going. And it's like they act like you owe them. And it's like, what do you mean? What do I owe you? I'm like, I was just going through that. And I'm like, dude, you not even you on like an associate. You ain't even a friend. I ain't never been to your house. You ain't never been to my house. I see you passing. And you act like I owe you something. It's the craziest
What's
thing.
going on, Philo?
I'm like, everybody, I don't know what it is in this new era, man. With men, everybody is codependent now. They need men to take care of them. They want other men to take care of them. I'm like, I ain't never seen nothing like this before.
Man, I have since I was 19 years old. When I got that goddamn first. Matter of fact, it ain't even take the first NBA check. As soon as you have more than a nigga in the hood, I was working every day. As soon as you come back in $300-400 in a week, it'd be a nigga, man, let me hold $20. I got you. This is that. And they don't never got you. It's always some bullshit like that.
Man, if I got back all the money, all that, man, I got you next week. But shoot, that's how I did it. I loaned him $75 so he can go and get the clothes he needed for the job interview. I saw him. I'm like, what happened to the job interview? Well, how did that go? Oh, man, man, my baby mom, we got into it, man. I threw something, man, and she called the cops on me. And I was like, man, I went to jail, so I missed that. So I'm like, did you call him? I'm like, so you just ain't working. So I was like, he was like, oh, man, I'm not even tripping on the $75. You think I'm tripping over the $75? I can care less. If I don't have to deal with you no more, it only costs me $75 to get rid of you. So I'm fine with that. The $75, I'm just like, why didn't you go and try to get a job? Why didn't you stop there and say, well, I tried, and I don't even think that happened.
You know why they stopped there? They looking at you as the job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other friend gonna call me, tell me, hey man, I do like the web design stuff, man. I could do web design, man. So yeah, I was thinking, I could work for you. Yeah, I'm gonna come up that way. He is way out in Florida, deep in Florida, like outside the outskirts of Jacksonville. Talking about, yeah, man, I'm gonna come up that way, man. I want to hang out, man. I could probably stay at your house for a while. Stay at my house, and I'm supposed to pay you to stay at my house. Eat up my food. You supposed to work for me and staying at my house, doing work I don't need. I'm like, I don't need web design. So, man, I'm trying to say I got some services.
Hey, look, I bet you got hit with you don't want to see nobody else win.
Oh, man, I got hit with that, and like, I got hit with that. Man, why didn't you try to help me out? I'm your little brother. I'm like, dog, if you were my little brother, you wouldn't be in this situation. Because you damn sure wasn't listening to me.
This shit crazy, man.
You wouldn't be in this situation. You would be flourishing.
Hip Hop Business Daily said this is a microcosm of the black community. We don't have shit first or second generation with money, so we're always at each other's neck for it. Crabs in the barrel. Yeah. This shit weird, dog. This shit is crazy, man. I couldn't even be proud about doing what I did because I was going to do an evolution from start to finish of this goddamn house. But when I saw the actual pictures, I said, oh, shit, I can't do that. Because there's some people that knew who lived there. And I'm like, this is embarrassing. This exposed all the fines and shit that I was getting. And this shit is sad, man. I sat there and took those fines and all this shit because she couldn't go nowhere else. Everybody in that whole community know who she was. I was trying to tell her, can you move? Can you come down to Georgia? You got to get the fuck out of there. You done ruined your reputation up here. Couldn't do none of that. So I'm just paying the fines because she don't want to leave. And then it all came to a head. If you don't want to pay the tax on this home is $1,000 a year. At least pay that. Wherever they move to, I guarantee they paying rent right now to the white man.
Yep. But that's okay. But they'll complain about you not letting them stay somewhere for free.
Right.
See, it's okay if the white man come around, because that's a mental condition. Because most blacks in their society, the only white people they saw growing up was in places of authority. They were the teacher, the fireman, the cop. They were always in a position of authority. You saw them on TV. They're the president. They everything. So it was just automatic programming for you to see you see the white person. Oh, straighten up. That was always to keep you in line. So they always had us in a place of have them in a place of authority, and for us to have to look up to them. They were the teachers, the principals, they was all of them. In the black community, they was in positions of authority all throughout the world. Well, throughout the United States, definitely.
So I'm right with saying respect me like you respect them white boy.
Exactly. That's an exact statement. Respect me like you respect them white boy. White dude come around, they ain't got no problem with paying.
Both man.
Yep. Brother, come on, brother, man, look out for me. Oh, man, come on, man, you too high, man. You charging too high, man. You charging way more than anybody else. But they'll let any other race come in here. Chinese, Indians, Arabs, or whatever you want to call them. They come right on in there. They'll do business with them. Black man, they look at us like we trying to scam them.
Damn, this nigga said my mother just passed away a week before Christmas. Sorry to hear that. And after we buried her, I found out my siblings had 2 insurance policies on her, and I see why they wanted me to take her off life support. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It happens in a lot of families, and I've seen them situation where the father got buried in his hospital gown.
Damn.
They took everything from him. His kids, man, his kids ransacked him, left him buried, and they knew they was doing him dirty.
Yeah, it's like they don't care about people that make money. People that don't know how to make money, it's like all they think about is you got it and I don't, so you should give it to me. Like I'm telling you, I couldn't even focus on the game that day. I'm talking about my mama called my phone so many times, and I'm like, oh shit. So my phone rung in the locker room. I got a fine for this shit. My phone rung in the locker room. I'm like, I don't know what the hell going on. And then so Doug was like, you got your fucking phone in the locker room. Da, da, da. Now, mind you, everybody be on their phone. All the motherfuckers be on their phone.
Oh, yeah.
But with me, everything was amplified. So I ran out of the locker room. And I said, I got to answer this call. And we right before tip off, this game day. I go into the practice facility. The practice gym is, right across the little way. I answer the phone. Mom, what the hell is going on? Your sister, she in jail again. She in jail again. Now, mind you, it ain't just the going to jail part. They wanted her to get prison time. She in Commonwealth, talking to them white people like that. Guess who name she brought up?
Oh, God.
My brother, Kwame Brown. My brother gonna have your ass. My brother gonna do this. So by the time I talk to the cop, he like, I don't give a fuck who you are, nigga. Your sister going to jail. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, look, sir, I don't know what she said to you to get you this upset. I'm talking to him all with nothing but respect. I'm like, look, sir, I don't know what she said to you to get you this upset, but I can tell you upset. I said, I don't know. I've never seen a bigger role reversal in my fucking life. Now, mind you, they're pissed off because my sister is on the highway, 3rd DUI. This is her 3rd DUI arrest. She had the little baby, probably the one that's on the phone with TJ, crank up the car by blowing her breath in the goddamn meter. Because they put the little drunk things on the car where you can't crank it up unless you have somebody who's not been drinking. They thought it would be a good idea to take a road trip with them cranking up the car, her drinking while driving, throwing beers in the goddamn backseat.
Oh my God.
And then you cuss the police out and put my name in it. Police mad as a motherfucker at me. You know how much money that cost me to keep her out of prison?
I could just imagine.
But when my niece was asked, did she talk to this junkie, this and that? she said, I heard her say these words, and I said, what the fuck? I don't care what Kevin said. He put us out the house, not paying no rent, but that's still my uncle. That's still her brother. That's all I get.
Wow. That's crazy. And I mean, what do they think that's gonna do? Like, I'm like, what do you think that's gonna do? That hurts you. That makes you look bad. Because I'm like, it's not his responsibility to pay your bills. It's not my job to take care of you for life. Y'all just codependent. Y'all got to learn how to not be so goddamn codependent and go out here and produce. People are scared to go out and do something in life. They want something handed to them for free, and they don't want to do a damn thing to earn it. Everybody wants something. They feel entitled. I'm like, wait a minute. How do you feel that somebody else, what they own, their money belong to you?
Man, listen, I done told them about getting on this line. I done warned everybody. They think I was lying. I warned everybody. I said, if you come fucking playing with me, when I done took care of everybody. Like, if you go look at the through line of these motherfuckers that's talking shit about me, and you just follow the money, I've took care of everybody. I done took care of everybody. So this is some bullshit. To hear my niece get up there and misrepresent the truth like that, to see my sister in the chat, I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Are y'all crazy or something?
All right, why are you over there? Like, y'all should be the last people to be over there. I'm like, y'all had a whole house, y'all lost it on y'all own. What y'all did made him get y'all to be, y'all evicted yourselves. Had you took care of the house, did what you supposed to do, you still be there. You've still been in there.
Oh, it's worse than that. Listen here, I did not show these pictures. Like I said, I couldn't even be proud of how, like, the house would have been better than what it was had I not had to do everything I had to do. When you got people disrespect homes like the way that they did, when they disrespect homes like they did it, man, I'm talking about, Lord have mercy, Jesus, boy. Lord have mercy, Jesus, the way that house looked. And to have her in the motherfucking chat, to have my niece come up there and represent me like, oh, we still just sisters. Man, I'll be honest. I don't never lie. I don't talk to my niece or my sister. I don't talk to my sister because of this very reason. She's too disrespectful. And I don't know who I'm dealing with when I'm talking to her. I don't know if I'm talking to her or whatever the hell she got going on. And so I don't deal with people where I don't know who I'm talking to. If I don't know I'm talking to you, then I don't talk to you.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, this whole situation is nuts. That's why I'm like, man, I've just seen it. It's just like a mirrored image. It's taking people's like they took my car that was given to my grandfather and all that. They fighting over the car and all that. I'm like, he ain't here no more. Whatever y'all want to do with the car, y'all can have it. It don't matter. I'm like, y'all don't, they don't know these, they fight over material things and don't realize the strength is in the family. I'm like, that's gonna be worth more than this material stuff y'all fighting over down the road. So I said, man, if that's what that, because money gonna come and go. It's gonna run out.
Change is needed. The reason why I don't agree with that, because I know some cousins that got molested by older cousins, and they used to have to be quiet at the cookout. And when they got older, the reason why they dealt with so much mental illness is because they kept it in house no matter what. And it's usually a woman who say what you're saying. That y'all still relatives. That's still your uncle. That's still your cousin. After they done violated somebody in the family, and I'm that cousin that'll knock his motherfucking ass out at the cookout in front of that little girl, so they can see that this is the protection that they need, and this was what should have been there before they got touched by a cousin or a family member or whoever else. So no, I don't agree with you. Once you come up on these goddamn airways and you don't know how to have your tongue in order, you don't know how to represent the things the right way, then we're going to bring some clarity to the situation.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know how, like, they even made it this far doing that. But I don't know, you know, because I don't know them. So I don't know if they have a pattern of, like, this is a pattern of behavior that they've always done. I don't know, but it seems like they do, and they don't want to make the correction.
I got 2 more hours of sleep, man. I'm gonna be in the bush.
You got to get 2 more hours of sleep. Your ass better go to sleep then.
All right.
But no, she should have never represented the situation like that, TJ. She should have came up there and told the goddamn truth. All this, that's still my uncle shit. No, this the nigga that took care of us. I don't know what the fuck mom got going on, but this ain't cool. She don't need to be in no chat. She don't got to defend them niggas. They
I mean,
mean,
but
you stay out of it.
yeah, she pretty much said that, but you gotta understand,
I don't.
Courtney, she got a big ass job now. Like she got be, you know what I'm saying, long hours and shit, bro. So she ain't no telling what the fuck she be doing back at home.
This is
But
my
I
thing.
know she worked long hours, but she said that shit like, nah, I don't think they talked on the phone, but she just was in the chat trying to
But yeah,
debunk
I ain't
everything that
talking
he was
about that.
saying.
I ain't talking about that part. We talking about you're old enough to know now. She's not a kid. She's a grown
No.
woman. You old enough to know now that if you stayed in the house, that you didn't pay no mortgage, no rent, you ain't never seen no bill, then you don't talk against that nigga. You don't say no bullshit like that's still my uncle. Nigga, I took care of them more than they daddy did. And I'm just that's still my uncle?
Yeah,
I didn't have to go out my way to take care of them the way I did. You know how much money I could have saved? The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that's really disrespectful.
Don't do no shit like this.
Man,
and that's all I get is we know that's still his sister or that's still your brother.
Like probably 500,000, probably more. Just gave away the money because everybody was coming after him for money, and he gave it all away. He didn't even want the problem no more.
Damn.
Yeah, he just gave it to. The money came in and split him and his wife up. They lost a child to get the money. You know, she broke her wrist and they took her to the hospital and she got on anesthesia and they gave her the wrong amount and she put her in a coma and she died. They was going to do surgery to fix her wrist, gave her way too much anesthesia for her size, put her in a coma. So the hospital was definitely negligent and killed her 5-year-old baby. So that they were already messed up from that. And then after that, just monies came in and then, you know, they kept it real quiet. They ain't told nobody. And then about time people found out they got the money, but the people that was keeping it quiet was them. They was, oh, don't tell nobody. They're going to start asking you for stuff. Then they the one asking. They going to tell him, oh, make sure you stay quiet. They say, you know, he started hanging around me because he knows I'm not going to ask him for nothing. And he was like, man, that's why I was like, that's why you be coming over here a lot. Because he was like, man, you don't ask me for nothing. He's like, man, you don't ask for nothing. I was like, he's like, man, I give you something. He's like, if you ask me here, no problem. But you don't ask for nothing, man. I was like, because I don't got no need. I'm not codependent. I'm not gonna ask I don't want to ask another man for nothing if I can help it. So I'm like, shoot, I don't want to go through that. But him and the wife, the money started coming. All of a sudden, here come new cousins she ain't seen in 20 years. They want to come over and, oh, let's go hang out, girl. Let's do this. Then the money started coming in. Everybody's asking. Everybody asking for bread. So he signed all the money over to her. He was like, he just couldn't deal with that. He was never the type of person that had a lot of money. He was always the type that had enough to pay his bills, and he was cool. Nobody ever asked him for nothing. Now he got everybody asking him for stuff. Then it was like, okay, we're going to buy the house and flip houses because they seen it on TV. So they going to buy the house and flip it. So they keep staying on his head. They want him to pay for the house. They going to do the repairs. He's like, look, I'll do the repairs. You buy the house and I'll fix it up. And then guess what? We're going to be good. We could flip it. We're going to make like 3 times the amount. Of course, it didn't go that way.
Mm-hmm.
He bought the house, paid 20-some thousand for the house, bought it, They supposed to fix it up. He ended up having to pay to have the outside done, the yard, and all they had to do was the basement and do the plumbing and put the new sinks and bathroom. He gave them the money to get it done. Like, here, I paid y'all. Don't get it done. They chilling. They ain't did no work, and he's like when he's oh yeah, I had some other stuff I had to do. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna probably hit it this weekend. It's like, dog, you've been paid. This is a job. You got to do the job. Don't play the family role. I haven't paid y'all way. Well, I'm gonna need some more supply. We didn't give you made. He's like, I didn't give him way enough. He ended up spending about another $30,000 on the house because they messed the entire basement up. They messed the pipes up. They didn't know what they were doing. Then they had a code violation, so they had to go in and redo stuff. He was like, I'm just gonna sell the house. And that's what his wife told him to do the first time. Like, see, you're dealing with the family. You should have just had it professionally done. You ended up spending double the money. Now when you sell the house, you're gonna barely break even.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, now you know, you learned your lesson. Go ahead and sell it, and then that's that. But that's what he's like, I can't deal with this money, man. It's every day somebody coming over, somebody calling. They need something.
Hey, it take a hell of a motherfucker to deal with the money, especially when they put it in the newspaper. A lot of people got to have buffers. Like I used to have a dude answer the phone, tell him, hell no, you ain't talking to him, all that. But I said, fuck that. I'm not hiding from nobody. I'm gonna tell you no my goddamn self. Like, this shit is annoying at this point. To have so many different people to come and speak against you. Not even, I don't think my niece was purposely trying to speak against me, but to represent the situation like that. You were there. You were a teenager living in this house. So you know you weren't no baby. You know what the fuck is going on. So I'm not playing with nobody no more. That if you want to come up here and talk like that, you want to come up here and you don't got enough brain capacity to realize that these motherfuckers talking against your whole family and trying to take away from your brother, and that anything you say is going to take away from them. Anything, just your presence alone, you're taking away from your family. So it was no point of even coming.
Right. Like I wouldn't even entertain it. And I'll be like, I'm like, who want me to do what? Man, they can go to hell. I won't do that. Like I don't even care if I had a problem with a family member. I'm not finna go on a whole tirade against them. Yeah. And this and that on somebody else's page that don't even know them. I'm like, that junkie don't even know you from nothing in this world. I'm like, why are you going on his page? He's just making you look like a fool.
I don't get it. Them niggas can't fuck with me, so they keep trying to fuck with people around me. And I don't feel no kind of way by talking about this shit because I was going to show the pictures anyway. But then after I went through the zip file, I'm like, oh, Lord, I don't want to show this shit. You know, but now you want to make it seem like that it's something that it's not, then we going to show it. I got tired of paying fines. I'm not paying for nobody to live. You don't want to pay. You telling me you paying for the goddamn taxes. Then I find out that state let you go 5 years without paying, and then I got to pay them. No, fuck all that. Fuck that. Let me fix this thing up and send it to a family that can respect the home and that can respect the situation.
That's what you got to do. You did what you supposed to do. They gotta accept responsibility, something that other people just don't know how to do. So like, you gotta learn how to accept responsibility. You had a good situation. You messed it up. You didn't do what you were supposed to do.
But it was so many situations, like Gerber baby shit I shouldn't have had to deal with. Basketball players got to deal with. Football players, basketball players, and athletes got to deal with so much bullshit from their family. People that just read the paper and don't really got a good grasp of money, don't really understand how it works, and they just play I Dream of Jeannie with you. They think you're supposed to take care of their whole goddamn life. And if you hear half of them talk, most of them repeat the same line. Well, shit, if I had the money, I'll go help the whole hood. I'll go buy the whole hood. I'll have everybody straight. And that'll never happen. That'll never happen. you'll be broken in a motherfucker trying to help the whole goddamn hood.
Right. You got the White Howard baby mother right now going through this whole thing with him. And he was like, he's like, she's trying to get more money out of me. He's like, do you realize I gave you, he's like, before anything, I gave you 200,000. He's like, I gave her 200,000. I had to go to court. We did all this to pay child support. He's like, and I paid child support. He's like, my child's 17 now. I paid $16,000 a month for 17 years. He's like, now you add that up. That's about.
You can see the writing on the wall though, because that boy's 17. If one more year is over with.
Yeah, and that's why he's like, now he's like, I already spent. That's over $2 million.
Absolutely,
I spent in child support. Jimmy Butler's spending more than that, and she's trying to go right now. His baby mom's going to court right now to try to get more money out of him. She get $55,000 a month for one child. I was like, that's crazy, and she want more money. That ain't enough.
Jesus H Christ.
$55,000 a month he got to pay.
And then at the end of the day, these kids have nothing.
Right.
It looked good in the beginning. It looked good when they go get the other nigga that'll listen to them and do everything they say because they the breadwinner now, so they can treat a nigga worse than what a bad man would do. They go get little simp ass niggas and talk to them crazy with that type of money.
Yeah, and that's what he said. Man, the White Howard, I swear, you listen to that, you're gonna be like, man, this is my life story. He was like, I gave her the 200,000. She gonna win it. She went and opened up something, and that's supposed to be for my child. She took the money and opened up some like gym or whatever, and that didn't work out or whatever little business she opened up for herself. Then it didn't work out or whatever. But he was like, that money supposed to go to my kid. That's why I gave you the money. He's like, I gave you the 200,000 up front before I even got on child support.
They all do that. Trust me. They all do that monkey shit.
So I was like, yeah, this game is so messed up. They got NBA players, both of them on two different teams. She got babies by both of them. I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, this is nuts. Brandon Ingram.
And that's why I won't take another job. You don't gotta worry about having no babies. These motherfuckers don't want no baby with a nigga with no job. Somehow the condom work, the birth control work, they get the dates right for not getting pregnant. Everything work when you ain't got no job.
Yeah. Shoot. You be like, oh, you got this? Oh, I'm late. I'll be like, man, well, you better get on time. Shoot. Yeah, man. Shoot, they see that NBA, boy, y'all are targets. Moving targets. And that's what
they said in the chat, talking about Ricky Smiley about to be back on child support.
Oh, not the Mr. Sanctified.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
always them. The biggest sinners in the world, they all to die, they sanctified. I was like, you, D.L. Hughley, all of them. D.L. Hughley celebrated his child dying. That's the craziest thing I was so relieved I didn't have to tell my wife. I was just about to tell my wife that I had a baby out of wedlock. And then the baby died. And I was just about to tell her that night.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I swear to God. Words coming right out of his own mouth. This man, D.L. Hughley, his child had died. And the child had an accident somewhere, and he was on life support. He went to the hospital to go see the baby and see her. And he was like, oh, man, I was going to sit my wife down and tell her what happened. And this happened. And, I was just relieved. I was like, relieved? Your child just died. He thinking about, I'm going to have to tell my wife about this baby I had out of wedlock. But he didn't think about his, and it was a boy. His son just died.
That's crazy. Somebody tell me I don't believe that. That's crazy. Shit, all these.
Look it up. Go look it up. You'll find it. You'll find it. T.L. Hughley's son died, and he talked about it. And when he talked about it, everybody was, what? Does he not realize you were relieved? You was just about to tell your wife. I'm like, this boy has lost his ever-loving goddamn mind.
See, no, New Orleans celebrate funerals. He said New Orleans celebrate funeral.
Yeah, they do.
Is he?
They don't. The funeral is a homegoing, like a homecoming. So they wear white and they play the musical instruments and they celebrate down the streets when they're doing the ceremony. But that had nothing to do with what was going on with no DLE. Miriam says he's telling the truth.
Oh, yes.
I know Miriam.
So he from California though, right?
I don't know where exactly he's from. I know he's been out there in Cali working. But I know that dude, he was a serial cheater his entire life. That's why the marriage just ended up ending, because he had all those kids with the woman. And then he finally got on, he stole everybody's jokes, and they was finna beat his ass for stealing the jokes. Then he was like, all right, I gotta bounce around. So he was hosting the comedy show. They let him host that, and he was real good at just, roasting people in the crowd. So they was like, oh, okay, cool. We're going to let him do the hosting gig. Then he started getting into movie roles and getting close to everybody. But he was stealing a lot of people's materials that was coming in there, who was getting on the show.
Yeah, they say he's from Cali. So, yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with New Orleans. He's from Cali.
Oh, that ain't had nothing to do with it anyway, because he was just happy that he had to go tell his wife what happened.
But if he eventually told her, right? If he said,
yeah, he eventually told her, but now he's like, well, I don't have a kid, like a kid to take care of and all that, but it's like, dude, your son just died and you had no remorse, none.
He didn't give a fuck about that kid.
He did.
That's
and the
really.
way he talked, he was like, I was just gonna go tell my wife. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to tell my wife that I got a kid. That was his only concern. There he was then something went down. He was like, and it just so happened the night I was like, I'm finna tell her this weekend, I get a call. It was an accident. He was in the hospital. He went there and it was just like this relief came over me. I'm like, what?
Damn.
Then he's like, I get a call. He died. That's D.L. Hughley. That's who he is. He's a scumbag. And then he got with the liberals, and then he changed his whole comedy because all his comedy really was black and white. That's it. White people do this, black people do that. You know how black folks do, and this is what white people do. And black people, we do this. White folk, we do that. That's his own comedy bits. That's all he would do. He had those in there. Then he turned his comedy to political, just like that. They gave him a big old bag because he got with Steve Harvey, and Steve them looked out for him. He kissed Steve Harvey ass. Steve took him with him. And he got him a job on CNN. He was, I'm going to get you a job on CNN. And he was, all right. He went over there and started doing the damn CNN stuff, and Van Jones going to fake fall out of the chair. Oh, he got COVID. DL passed out at a show. Oh. And then the bodyguard gonna pick him up and carry him out. I was like, that is the phoniest thing I done seen. DL got COVID.
Damn. Let me see. I set up this live. I got 5 minutes for this other live.
Oh, you set up another one to go?
Yeah. Look at the outlaw.
What up, cuz? Hey, listen. I heard when cuz came up here, bro. We all done talk behind the scene. I ain't call your sister. We all know I didn't even know who that was in that chat at first, because we all thought it was a fake page. So I'm going to debunk that what he said. I ain't asked them no questions or none of that. The same thing Courtney said about she claimed that she was in the chat because of Sabu is the same shit that I saw personally myself. I don't like Candyman came up here and kicking that shit at again.
You do some weird stuff though, because I was watching you on Suge even after I talked to your brother, and you said you know, Suge, everything you've been saying, you've been spot on. So keep doing your thing.
That's cool. That's a little jokey
That's
joke.
actually not cool.
I've been out the way. I've been out the way of this.
Well, I'm
I
saying,
ain't even talking about that.
what did you mean by that? He's
Man,
right.
I've been out the way. That man been trolling, little regular trolling. All this with your sister and all that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't asked for no interview.
I understand that, but this happened the other day. You went right up
Man,
there.
I don't, man, listen, cause I'm not. If you want to talk to me, you got my number. I'm not up here. I've been out the way. I've been out the way. Yeah, I ain't doing no country shit no
you
more.
talking about TJ, but you actually
That was the same day that shit was going on. When it happened, you hit my people up, and I ain't been around since. So at the end of the day,
that's
I
not
don't
true.
like the
When
I
I
don't
talk to your
like
brother,
the fact I'm allowed to laugh.
hold on, man. Hold on, Kel. You can't just keep talking over me. When I talked to your brother, you went on Suge that exact same day. This wasn't no you been out the way. You went on Suge the exact same day and told this man, keep going. Everything you've been saying is right. What do you mean by that? I'm trying to unmute his mic. He must be muted back again. So we'll wait and see. Because coming up here just rambling and talking over me, that ain't gonna work. Because the same day that I talked to your brother, you went over there. He needed to drop down and come back because his mic ain't working. But the same day that I talked to his brother, he ran over there, and I sent his brother the screenshot of him going over there. Like, sure, everything you saying is right. Just you spot on. Just keep going on with it. And I'm like, there's a through line with this gentleman. And I'm not trying to bring the receipts to this through line, but he need to stop doing what he's doing.
But why are they over there?
Because like I said, these cats that really don't know how to make no money on their own, they do a lot of dumb shit. You see his brother ain't doing all that. When me and his brother talk, the first thing he said was, man, I'm getting money. I don't got time for this bullshit. Every nigga that get money don't got time for the bullshit. But see, he get money and he connected to producers and shit like that. So he can't look a certain way. Me, right. I get my money out here in the streets. I ain't connected to nobody. So you come playing with me, I'm gonna come playing with you. And what Kev do is play too much. All that coming up here trying to fast talk. No, I've been had your number. You got my goddamn number too. So you had my number while you was over there on Suge page talking about everything you saying is correct. And I think that's some weird ass shit.
That's weird. I'm like, I don't even understand that. Why would he take the link, come up here, talk to you, then say, you got my number, you can call me? It's like you hear.
Because he want to start back up with TJ. He wanted to just come up here and say whatever he wanted to say about TJ, but it's like, what about you though? Don't wait till TJ leave and come up here. You could have came up here with TJ up here. And you got TJ number. So if you wanted to get off what you was going to say, you should have said, okay, well, shit, I'm going to call TJ today. Soon TJ dropped down, he should have called him. If you up at 5 in the morning.
That's like one of my family members going on the junkie page. I'd be like, you was over there? Yeah, all right. Then I know exactly where to put you. I'd be like, you was over there? Yeah, okay, good. Stay over there.
Mm-hmm. These niggas don't understand loyalty, man. This shit is all a game to them. He think everything is just YouTube, but it ain't YouTube. You don't talk about a man's reputation and try to disrespect a man's name and just think it's YouTube.
Yeah, especially somebody that did something for you. I don't even know how you do that. I'd be like, how do you even do that when you know somebody's done something for you? I'd be like, if they did something for me about 20 years ago, I still remember it. I'd be, oh, no, that person looked out for me.
They don't remember that.
It's all about what you didn't do. Oh, you could have helped me do this. Oh, you could have did that. You getting all that money. They don't even know what you're making. They just all automatically assume. Like, shoot, my brother, what's his name? My stepbrother, he ain't even like, we cool, but I'm like, I'm not finna buy you no car. I guess that's what he thought was finna happen. I said, here, I sent you the link to where you can get a car for the price you can afford. Cause you just, oh man, I just need a car. I need to get back and forth. I said, hey, here you go. here's a good listing. Here's the price range for you. Because I wasn't for to buy you a car. If you thought that I was gonna buy you a car, you out your mind. I think that's why my daddy sent them to me. My daddy was like, call your brother. He probably asked him first. I ain't even talked to my dad about it. But I'm quite sure my dad probably said, yeah, talk to your brother, because I know what he finna do. He gonna end this real quick. But that's what happened. Now I'm just, oh yeah, you selfish. Yeah, he's selfish. I'm selfish.
Well, it's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers crying today, because I'm gonna put some people on notice. And I got a file like this damn near on everybody I help. And it ain't so many damaging pictures and all this shit, but far as me helping motherfuckers, oh, I keep a file now. Cause they all act like they forget, you know.
Yeah, that's how it is now. It's like some of them you gotta just love them from afar. You know, keep them at arm's distance. I'd be like, yeah, I gotta love you from afar. I can't have you around. That's it. It's some family members I had to do. Some friends I had to let go.
Oh, yeah.
Russell Reed.
He said, morning, KB and 𝐶𝐈. I just want to ask you real quick. Did 𝐶𝐈 check the drunk on the back end? I just need two cuz this what? Prehistoric niggas still talking crazy. I agree. Niggas got no loyalty at all. Who's the drunk nigga he talking about?
He said the drunk dude on the back end.
He said, did you check the drunk on the back end?
I'm trying to figure out which drunk he talking about.
He might be talking about the state drunk, the worldwide drunk.
Oh, yeah, because I was like, if he was on the One Crack News video, I was like, yeah, we showed the junkie on the front part. I'm like, yeah, see, that's the junkie. On One Crack News. I was like, see, this is exactly the type of stuff we talk about right there. That kind of behavior. See, that's what we got. Oh, you talking about Gummy? Yeah, it's a man.
Talking about Gummy the Dummy.
I ain't seen Gummy in I don't know how long, man. He probably still somewhere drunk. They ain't still trying to figure it out. That's what I'm saying. There ain't no evidence.
Hey, that motherfucker said, which drunk? There's so many.
I think all of them drunk. You got a junkie, you got a drunk. These people still chasing behind other men.
They say it's fucked up that you even got to keep a file on a motherfucker continuous help shaking my head. Yeah, I got a little cousin. I knew he wasn't gonna pay me back. He asked me $800 and something, this and that. I said, okay. I said, cuz, you sure you want to say borrow or not have? No, man, I'm gonna pay you back this and that. I ain't heard from the nigga in a whole year, seen him at a restaurant. What's up, cuz? What's up with you? I ain't asked for no money, I ain't said nothing, because I want to see the type of man you are. If I know I owe you, then I'm gonna pay you. Right. Or if I know I owe you and I don't got the money, the next time I see you, it ain't just no, hey, what's up? It's, hey, what's up, man? I know I owe you. First of all, I'm gonna be done talk to you before then. I ain't gonna be no whole year for no motherfucking $800. But I ain't finna sit back and be like, oh, what's up? And keep it moving like I don't owe you no goddamn money. I don't do shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it worked out perfect because I'm like, good. I don't want you to pay me back. Now that when I see who you are and I see y'all ducking, I'll be good. Don't pay me back. I want you to continuously owe me and keep ducking me. Every time you see me, I done got rid of you for a good low price. That's how I make sure if I do low, it's real low. So I was like, okay, good. I got rid of you for this amount of money. And I don't never have to give you another dime. I know you won't ask me no more because you know you owe me.
Hello. but some of them okay with that. They'll take what they can get, then they'll go back and they'll listen to family members to talk down on you, and they'll join in the fun. Yeah, man, that nigga don't want to help nobody. Knowing nigga you just borrowed $800 that you ain't give back, that nigga don't want to help nobody, man. That nigga just don't want to see nobody win. And this the thing. You'll never hear me say that because can't nobody stop my win. So how in the hell can you say things like don't nobody want to see you win when another motherfucker can't stop your win? I thought it was I could do all things through Christ who strengthened me, not through Kwame who strengthened me, or said family member in the family that got the money strengthening me.
Yeah.
I understand help, but some of these motherfuckers don't understand what help is. They want you to be their lifeline, they crutch, they support rope, they security blanket. Like, goddamn, they hazmat suit. And
Right.
nobody should be in a position to do that for you. You got to be able to do things on your own, so that therefore when you receive some help, it's just that, it's help.
Right. They want somebody to enable them. And I was like, dude, I don't enable people. I'll help you, but I ain't gonna enable you. No, we don't do that. Y'all, I'm like, you a grown man. Like, dude, like, I'm your little brother. I'm like, dude, you 40. Ain't no way in hell you 40. Little brother stuff is over.
Exactly.
You are 40. Go on and do what you're supposed to do as a man. You're a man now. See, that's what the problem is. The world, man, we ain't got no more use for another useless man. I was like, we gotta raise these people to be men. Stop making everybody so goddamn codependent on somebody else. It's always somebody else. They entitled to something. They don't want to go earn and get nothing.
If you listen to these niggas talk, most of them are a bunch of baby boys that get violent because that's the only thing they know how to do. They get wild, they get violent, they end up in jail. Ain't no money behind it. They get violent because they don't got no hustle. They got more muscle than they got hustle. I stay away from niggas like that.
Yeah.
State drunk bitch ass in the beginning of Bustlife when he was talking down with KB. When he was down with KB, he was supposedly taking shots at 𝐤𝐶 because Silly Gilly checked him on his live when he had the roast league back then. What is it?
Yeah, well, you know, Gil, he came to admit that I was right. See, this is what I was talking about on my video. I was like, see, it's about thought pattern. And no matter where I was, I'm like, here's me, a kid in the project. That's me as a kid in the project. I always carried myself as a boss.
Get lost. I'm boss. I'm the boss.
Get lost. I'm the boss. You see how I was then? That's the same mentality I carried every day. I never ever stopped thinking I wasn't a boss. That was my whole thing, is boss, in charge, always. So I never, no matter what job I was, my mindset was different. I had something to do or think about. I had ideas. We had to go someplace. Everybody knew, like, oh, this guy gonna go somewhere. You know, he gonna do something because he's always working on something. I was like, that's.
And then I bet you got a lot of people always mad at you because you always doing your own thing. I was always like that. I'm always doing my own thing. I ain't no crowd following nigga. And if I see a dude that everybody clinging to and following and watching everything they're doing, I'll go see and whatever. But I can salute you from over here. I don't got to be a part of the group. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a part of the group. I want to have the freedom to think on my own, and I can still salute you. I don't got to hate on you, but I don't got to be a part of the group.
Yeah,
I can have my group. You have your group. We salute each other. We move around in peace, and that could be that. But a lot of these niggas want to get up under other niggas. You know, these niggas are the type of niggas.
I don't even understand that. I'm like,
go ahead.
No, I was like, I don't even understand that. I got another family member did the same thing. He's mad because another dude wouldn't take care of him. And I'm like, dude, he's got a wife and kids. Like, his job ain't to take care of you. That's your responsibility. I'm like, you supposed to call them and find out what's up with your money. Man, I'm just gonna wait till he figure it out, and then he gonna do all this and that. I'm like, that's not his job. I was like, look, he's been more than nice dealing with you, but I'm like, you got to be a man. Like, you don't even got a wallet. I'm like, how is he even taking you seriously? You don't even own a wallet. You just got all this stuff in your pants. I'm like, dude, you got to go get a wallet. Dude, what are you doing? It just baffles me, some of the stuff that goes on. I can't even deal with it.
Man, look. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start this other live because I got some asses to put in place real quick. Because I'm more than just that's my brother. Oh, because that's what I try to tell people. Whether I give you a dime or not, we gonna be brother and sister regardless. If you are my brother and sister, Whether I do nothing
Yep.
for you, you still gonna be my cousin. So I'd rather do nothing for you. Uh-oh, shit, my bad. I was trying to remove the other one. But yeah, I'd rather do nothing for you than to do all that shit. But let me end this live. Let me start this other live because, like I said, motherfuckers better stop playing. This is gonna be the last time I say it. And now every other time, I'm just gonna demonstrate. I'm not sparing nobody else that's doing all this bullshit, trying to take away from another man based on your insecurities, your lack of hustle, and your lack of focus. That's not on me. That's on you. So I got the live set for 5:30. Matter of fact, we just went over 5:30. It's 5:42. So I'm going to jump on that joint right now. I'm gone.